I've been neglecting my channel recently.
Oops.
Should turn on any second now. There we go.
Oh dear, I need you for the mission-y thing. Quest thing.
I don't know. I'm not really excited about doing the quests, except that they will completely respawn a POI.
Yeah.
So I can just break everything down to a ridiculous degree, and then kind of like look into other things. Are you gonna hit the survivor camp here?
Yeah, I can do it.
And then I'm gonna move
gonna do
around the
this
corner and see what that is. Watch out for the mountain lions.
Oh, I haven't had them yet.
They are fast, and they will kind of like sneak up on you. They'll stalk around items.
Ah.
So yeah, just watch out for them.
Yeah, see, I don't normally play up this way. I'm usually down south.
Don't see any. There's a zombie out. Barracks chairs. I'm gonna break these down. I guess I don't need it, but. Okay, so I get 2 per barracks chair.
I tried out the M60 the other night, just for fun. It's terrible.
I actually like it. I can be pretty
If I
accurate
leveled
with
it up, yeah, if I leveled up with it, maybe good, but it was just so bad I was missing everything.
That's a practice issue. I mean, because it fires very differently. I get regular headshots with it. But I'm kind of a lazy gamer. I have what I call the noob hack. And what that is in the center of my monitor, right where my crosshairs are, I have a dry erase dot.
Oh, right.
Because I have trouble seeing the like the reticule scope thing that they have. Because the colors don't stand out for me very much.
Yeah, it's pretty fine.
So I use the dot as the aiming thing. It makes really big improvement on my ability to hit anything. Apparently I am cold. I should find clothing.
I thought I made coffee and I've left it behind.
Yeah, I actually forgot to get food, so I'm pretty much starving.
I have some here if you need it.
No, I'll fill up as I go. I have the find food perk thing.
Yep.
So I'm never in lack for food. Everything that I'm running into, I go. Usually does it for me. Yeah, I just found 2 cans of things. Yes, we don't eat zombies. We don't eat rotten flesh. We don't make food out of it. Wrong. Come on. Tasty is the important part of food. It's somewhat less important. thought about putting flaming on my machete. Oh, hi. You're radioactive. Thought about putting flaming on my machete. Just for like the cold environments. Hey look, we're friends. Likes me. Really likes me. And I just found 2 more cans of food. Yeah, I don't even worry about it. Actually, I've gone from 40 to cruising upwards at 112. So.
Nice.
Oh, secret ammo pile. Bandolier in it. Cat chow.
Yummy.
I think this military base was reset. Because I know that I killed the cement that was here.
Maybe someone had a quest there.
They didn't clear it very well because the doors closed. Well, maybe they did and they closed doors. Because that's the other thing is, I kill doors.
Yeah, me too. Well, I only kill brass doors.
I just kill all of the doors. Because I take the scrap iron. And I make junk ammo out of it. The other thing that goes on is zombies are drawn to doors. And I want them drawn to me rather than the door. Look like you're... Just keep sleeping. I'll put this. You know what the bane of my existence is? Office chairs.
Office chairs, yeah.
I'm always picking those stupid things up. Yeah, I mean, this place must have been reset because I'm finding ammo piles, and I don't think that those actually respawn.
No, I haven't seen that happen.
So, and I know I've killed this one before. I'm the one who put the break in the gate on the survivor camp. Oh yeah, that's where.
Back in a minute. Just gotta get.
Fine. I'll be here. These sewing kits. I thought so. I can parkour my way up there. I just found a secret that I had not seen before.
Yeah. No longer a secret. I think I'll have to get inside. Even my flaming knife can't keep me warm.
I have to admit, I had to go ahead and put insulation? Yes, insulation. Yeah, armor.
Right. I think I found another one of those actually.
If you get too cold, I have a furnace here and next to.
Oh, that's true. I could have just collect a couple of rocks and make a fire, couldn't I?
Or a torch or something. We are smarts tool users. A desk lamp. Exactly enough for 8 more bullet casings.
Excellent. Yeah, I found a few of those when I was out earlier.
Right. What else got? That's everything above ground. I've actually already found enough gas to make up for gas I spent getting here.
Yeah, same.
Oh look, it's meat stew. Locked. Really kind of annoyed that you can't pick the vault doors. Generally you don't have to, but...
Don't beat up the building. What are you doing up there? Here. I'm down here. Oh. You seem to have lost your head. Yeah, friend up there as well.
Hey, Shadow. Because it's not really... I mean, I could scrap it, but what am I going to get out of it that I need? At this point, I'm only going after like a few specific kinds of resources, and everything else is just garbage. So it's not, you know, they're not bad to have, but I mean, unless somebody tells me that they need it for something, I'm not gonna waste my time carrying it. Hi guys. Like shooting zombies in a stairwell. Oh, where did you go?
Volumes.
I have to say, this turret is ridiculously accurate if you're careful with it. I'm just holding it and firing at people. It's not fast, and it doesn't do a lot of damage, but... the fact that it doesn't require brass is a win, I mean, in my book. I found some...
Me too. At exactly the same time.
Silver buddies.
Yeah. Exactly one.
Coffee. Oh, my food's up to 153 now. Started this journey at 40. And we just found some more. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Shadow, is we're just... I'm saving all the brass I can. Is we're gonna go hit the Dishong Tower. This weekend. And, and I think that the amount I'm trying for is approximately... I can't walk upstairs. Approximately 3,000 rounds for each kind of ammo for each of us. So I'm trying to get 12,000 rounds together, 6,000 9mm, 6,000 7.62, so that when we do the tower, we can just kind of like sweep through it. Because we're going to need to hit it quick. You know, really as fast as we can. To maintain momentum, to deal with really kind of all the hassle. For that purpose, I'm only carrying 30 rounds of ammo. Everything else I'm carrying is bow or junk turret related. So if it's iron, and I don't need it, I scrap it. If it's brass, I collect it. It's just all about trying to use the crossbow and the bow to the best effect I can.
Funny, a lot of brass.
That's good, because we're going to need it. So close to leveling, actually. I only need...
I can hear you wrenching that fly over here.
Yeah, I can actually hear your silenced shots. A little ridiculous. Whoa! Apparently that car was holding the fence up.
Oops.
Yeah, the only big dungeon that we've found so far is the Dishong Tower. So, I mean, there's a couple of other ones that are reasonably sized. Ooh, 10 rounds straight. That's, or, casing straight. That's nice. But Dishong Tower is probably the biggest, hardest one on the map. Actually, I should do this one the way it's supposed to go. Just to So you have the various factories. Factories are basically somewhere between level 3 and 4 typically, depending on which one it is. Like Shotgun Messiah, I think is level 4 or level 5. Dishong Tower is level 7 or level 8. There's the Shamway Factory. Yeah, Shamway Factory is like 2, I think. Now, if I were a jerk, I would definitely put zombies into this POI. Fire axe, sledgehammer. But apparently they didn't zombies. It's kind of, I don't know if that's disappointing or. But what they did do was make this collapsing walkway. That's not a collapsing walkway. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Some days these zombies die very like over. Oh, I've been shot.
So you should go hit it, Shadow. I mean, there's no reason not to hit them.
I found your secret stash colored.
Not the secret stash. I think I'm supposed to go that way. Mostly because there's an open door. That's spikes. Cue the ominous lightning. Thunder. Hi. West, crossbow bolt. There's another zombie over there. You are here and here. Oh, you're probably a feral too.
Finally found the PC.
I love the fact that I can just like crawl right up on these zombies. I mean, I have to move really slowly as I get closer, but I can basically just walk right up to the sleeping zombies and just shoot them point blank in the head.
And I just realized I could have your Twitch.
Oh, you could. Is that good for your connection though? Better you keep yourself alive than...
With this game, no, with this game it
Not
hardly
bad.
changes my ping at all.
Well, I mean, be
I'm
fair,
only watching in 360p.
you're not having to worry about the map.
Yeah.
So that must be the main door. Shotgun. Yeah, main door. After I clear the place, I'll come break down the... Actually, what I'll do, I'll put it... Now I know I'm not supposed to go that way.
Hello, I've come for your doorknobs.
You have come to steal your doorknobs. Seems like a ridiculous thing to steal, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll pick that up.
So precious in a world without bra.
You're here for all of your valuable possessions. No, not the jewelry. Nope, not the jewelry. The doorknobs. I hate barbed wire. So ridiculously hard to hit the, ridiculously hard to hit just that small little, lock picks. No idea why that would pile split. 8 more hours until extra XP time. Honestly, at this point, I'm almost ready to start scrapping lockpicks.
Oh, I started that ages ago.
Well, I'm so bad with lockpicks, I end up, you know, going through 500,000 of them.
Yeah. I seem to have a permanent stack of 50 on me all the time.
Yeah, I also have a stack of 50 all the time. Well, that is not my axe. Apparently that piece of scrap paper on the ground deserved being shot with a junk turret. Oh, hi. Very well rested. Continue with your nap. Yeah, I think the only thing that I'm particularly interested in as far as go is maybe a little bit of change in the XP curve at higher levels, and having a couple more things accessible as far as able to craft them for decorative purposes.
Yeah.
And some way to make feathers, like nests or something. Oh, there's zombies. Things I learned in Dead Space. Bathrooms are not a safety zone.
No.
I love Dead Space 1 and 2. They were amazing.
Yeah, I really did enjoy them. I'm not particularly a fan of the person, but I forced myself with that.
Oh my god, that thing with the eye, that was nuts. I hated that. That still messes with my head. Crossbow bolt.
The movies aren't bad as well.
There's movies?
Yeah, there's a couple of animated movies. Prequels.
It's big. I don't know if I can watch them.
If you were scared by the game, you were scared by
At least in the game, I had some sense of control, you know?
Yeah. There's also some comics as well.
They all starring Isaac.
Can't remember. I have them here, but it's...
Hate what they did to 3. That felt like a crime.
Well, yeah, turn it into just a month.
1 and 2 were amazing, and then they're like, well, 3 is totally a fan service. We're gonna make it as close as we can to what everybody liked and listen to all the comments. And then 3 was just horrible, like a pure money grab.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I played probably the first half an hour of it. Gave up.
Yeah, I think I have 2 or 3 hours of playtime into it. And then and then I got into the part where they like really get into the crafting, and you have to make everything over and over and over again. Every time you use a tool, it breaks. It was just ridiculous. Like, if I'm making a pry bar, I don't want a one-use pry bar. That is the dumbest thing ever. And oh yeah, you can totally make a little pet that brings you stuff, but you know, you have to buy stuff like with real money for him to be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the bit I particularly didn't like about it, all that additional weapon. I get sick of games with that. They just continually add more and more and more. They just don't add any additional fun to the game.
Right.
Or anything useful for it.
Now, I have no problem with, like, I know that companies need to make money. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. You know, but for me,
yeah,
money shouldn't be the defining characteristic as far as how far you get in the game. Like, the only thing that you should really be spending money on is, like, customizable skins to, you know, whatever. Things that don't actually change the mechanics any. You know, because otherwise you're going to have a guy who's going to be like, well, you know, I make 10,000 a month versus a guy who makes versus a guy who makes, you know, just enough to pay his bills, and the game was the big splurge, for a teenager who got it as a gift. And, you know, he just is going to run around with, you know, super great equipment. And
Yep.
it doesn't matter if he's good because, you know, it takes 30 shots to do any damage to him. Immune to everything.
Yeah. It's actually, it's kind of why I like EVE Online.
Yeah, I have a friend who's like super into that. At least he was when he lived in the area. And he tried to get me into it, but I was unable to, like... I can't remember. Lost track. Tried to get me into it, and it sounded like a really great setup as far as, you know...
It's very enjoyable, but it's also very time consuming.
Right. What he was saying is that everything requires actual time. So you can have any skill you want as long as you're willing to spend the actual time involved to get the skill.
That's it.
And he was
But
also
you
saying...
Here you go.
Go ahead.
You can also spend that extra money on the game if you want, but it won't give you a huge leg up in terms, like it'll give you a great ship, but that could easily be blown up by somebody else.
Right.
Yeah. Give you a benefit. Some of the weaker characters, there's certainly plenty of others take you down, and weaker characters. If enough of the weaker players get together and get out.
Right. If you're a real jerk, then they'll just put a bounty on you and kill you.
Yeah, that's
but he was also saying that, like, to really, you know, get anywhere, it wasn't necessarily about the money so much as time and how much time and energy other players were willing to spend on you. Like, the biggest leg up was actually finding a guild that would, like, take you places.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a turn off for me because I'm not really a social gamer.
No, you can play it quite well solo. You can progress quite well. Where it can get into additional money is after a point in solo, you start thinking, I need a second character and a second account. So at one point, I had 3 accounts. You know, that I was, 3 monitors, 3 games running, and I was using them. You know, one was a mine, two were mining while one was carrying. You know, things like that.
Right.
So, whereas once you've joined the corporation, then they take care of the extra manpower. But ultimately, you end up finding that all the people in the corporation also are running multiple accounts. Because it just makes it so much easier.
Right.
You progress a lot further.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, and I don't want to have to play a game where I need 3 separate things going or multiple. Because when I play, I will generally have, like, I'll be watching videos and I'll be doing random work on other things, programming or...
Yeah. Oh, it's the kind of game that does allow for that, though.
Yeah.
Because if you go out mining, your ship's there.
It's doing the
working
thing.
On stuff while... Yeah, so I used to do a lot of work while I was playing. Or you start playing the markets and, you're sitting in station half the time just twiddling your thumb, waiting for things to sell.
Right. I don't know. It sounded like a really great, cool concept, but for whatever reason, I never kind of went with it. Where I was.
Found my first mountain lion.
They are quite something, aren't they?
Stop moving. There you go. Stop moving.
They don't
Actually,
really
that's
have
more
a
like
lot of hit points, not like the bear. Where you run into trouble with them, or where I ran into trouble with them, is the fact that they try to be very sneaky.
Yeah. Unfortunately, in his case, he still growls.
Right.
I was inside a building when I heard it.
Oh, that guy's a feral. It's like one of those arcade games that you find in carnivals.
Shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, have you been into any of the waterworks stuff?
No. Pass.
So there's this kind of like S-shaped thing. Oh, I mean, you can get on the Twitch if you care. But the zombies have to go
look
through.
at that.
It's ridiculous.
Yep.
Oh man. Fun.
Actually, I've seen somebody making a zombie map, like a building for a killing zone where they used a swimming pool, like a
Yeah,
long
because they don't move very
path.
well.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm really
look at
hoping the
midnight.
water isn't stopping their bolts. I suppose it could be. F it.
Okay, one more house, and then I better go to.
Wanna be in trouble. I recall all of this breaks way.
Won't be in trouble. My wife's work at duty tonight. Just be tired tomorrow.
Hi. Yeah, I think water stops crossbow bolts. Quite reasonable for it to do so.
I hear you, but where are you? I'll just shoot you in the leg. Well, that was an interesting double tap. First shot took out the railing she was beating through, the second hit.
I know I got in there before.
Your house is very boring.
Hey, boring can be good.
Not when there's nothing to search.
Fair enough.
There's only one resident. Most of the things are in.
Well, yeah, things take a little while to respawn, Shadow. You have to be away from them for like 3 days or 5 days or something like that, and you have to be outside of 40 meters or something. Yeah, but somebody else could have walked nearby. You have to keep that in mind. Oh, lovely.
Visit school.
How close am I to... Here's the... How you can sometimes go under things, not other times.
I'm really worried about schooling nowadays. Kids are learning sniper blocks.
Hey, you know what?
Maybe this is a...
Got to be able to stand up against the tyranny of the government.
Could be a secret Russian preschool. Sleeper preschoolers. Don't destroy the bookshelves.
Now you know you have to kill them because they're wrecking the books.
That's right.
Scared me. You're not so scary. Are a barrel. Say, I can hear your shooting off to my left somewhere. It's just weird.
Definitely sleeper agent preschool. Like 2 military zombies and 1 radioactive.
Right. So the water reclamation plant just up the street is filled with bullets. Landmines.
Will not take our waterworks.
Oh, what is that? That looks like a thing I need to investigate, actually. Found some beer. Uh-oh. Out. Oh, hi. Thank God for sneak bonuses. Like I was chopping that door down right in front of him. I just walked up and there he was. Oh man. And slightly more exciting than it. Oh. So there should be like a bunch of zombies up that ramp. Yeah. Though. Any. I don't actually think that I've ever gotten... I've actually... Zombies? Weren't there like a giant stack of them? Don't look feral. Oh, you were a spider. Ouch. That stinks, Shadow. Been to eat. Yeah, two of them.
Waiting for it.
Oh, I found a radioactive. I found a second radioactive. Secret. Oh, it's a radioactive spider.
Single shot kill. Oh, mate.
God. Got to kill
Two
that
shots.
spider. I'll deal with that later. So you don't look like a spider. You. Stay dead. You're 425 hit points.
Oh. Doesn't want to go down.
Not. But I did it.
Take his leg off.
Look, it's food. Lots of food. Grab that. That. Grab that. The glass. Oh, that's you walking around. I'm like, zombie.
Sorry.
That's fine.
I will tippy turn.
For the tulips. Oh, I got a wheel. Large ammo pile gives me stuff, I guess. Broken lockpicks, of course. Oh my god. I hate lockpicking.
Well, you could always bust through it.
I'm carrying like a million lockpicks. And this is why I carry a million lockpicks. Why I still don't scrap the stupid things. Oh my god.
You are bad.
I've
I may
got
have put
14 at this point. 15.
I
16.
thought I might have put skill into lockpicking, but no, I haven't. So
17.
obviously, I'm just
18.
lucky.
19.
Mhm.
20. Oh, I made it.
Better be good. No,
Nope. Nope. Wait. Still, nope. Nope. Oh, we got 54 rounds of 7.62. Shotgun shell. Here's volume. I don't actually think we need any more wheels anymore either.
Yeah,
I'm gonna scrap lead because lead. The exit. As I recall, this comes up in like a buried pit or something. If you wanted to. It does, but you have to give it space. Kind of ridiculous, actually, how much space they need. Mine do pretty well, but I have my turrets. I have rank 5 in the turrets, so I have 2 of them, and they fire really fast and extra stuff for me. Oh god, great.
Tree?
Yeah, tree. I killed the tree from underneath. It just startled me a lot. All I think. Cool. Hello. Look friendly, sir. Yeah,
Hello.
they do that. I'm tired, sir. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Thank you.
Oh,
Take a nap.
you think I can hit it from here, but I can't.
Take a nap.
Oh, that's right.
Nice.
You draw them out, I'll take them. Oh, there's one way over there. Wow! She just ran up that ladder.
Way over where?
Over at the water tower. Not anymore. There's some friends over that way as well.
I'm gonna move closer.
On the left there somewhere, this is through the tree. Maybe I managed to get him.
I don't see anybody over here.
He was on the other side of the road, just where you are now.
There's a little girl.
Must have got him.
Yeah, there's a... Yeah,
Over
you
there?
decapitated him.
Ah, must have got him. Ah, lucky shot, because I just shot through the tree.
It's daycare. I find all of my best weapon schematics there.
Yeah, I've been through there.
So
That's
what
when
you
I
do,
just took
Tuffy,
over.
is you run around back and forth across the turret. Because as long as you're running and doing nothing else, not even looking at him, you're faster than the bear. So you just keep drawing him back and forth in front of the turret. Till he's dead. That'll work too. I never depend on the AI going wrong, because the minute you depend on the AI going wrong... Oh, thanks for the follow, Shadow. Never actually tells me, no, the bot is supposed to. When the AI goes wrong, you know, it's a miracle and it's great, unless it goes wrong in bad ways, but, you know, it's reliable enough that you can't depend on it, mostly.
Okay, I'm going to head back to base, drop this stuff off, and then go to bed.
That's actually my plan, too. I'm trying to be more respectful of my bedtime. One of the things I miss about 16 is like when you were building the scooter, you had different qualities of stuff, and you could build faster or slower, you know,
Yep.
machines.
Similar with the weapons, yeah.
Right.
So building weapons was just based on the quality of the parts you found as opposed to skill.
Right. And you could strip them out and repair any of the parts individually and just kind of like keep upgrading parts as you went.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, you're like, dumb luck.
Talk to city planning about that building in the middle of the road.
Well, you know. When no one can decide what makes a good public space, you know, something that everybody has access to, that's what you end up with.
Oh, did you notice the new feature on the driveway?
I didn't. Go look.
Down at the mailbox.
Oh, nice. I didn't even know we could make those. That's beautiful.
Yeah, they're in the same one as those, as the fences.
Nice.
Rails. Yeah.
Gotta keep them cars off our lawn. I'm glad we turned the house into a 4-car garage.
I think the ramp coming up there needs to be a little bit straighter next time. So it's got to do that sharp corner or a slightly bigger turn on it.
Yeah, I figured that you were going to be on motorcycle and I wasn't having too much trouble with it. It would have been straight, but I didn't think about the fact that I could simply have gone from here all the way down. And that probably would have been a much better thing. I was just trying to put it like here because, you know, all of our stuff was on this side and...
yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, next time it'll be better. Honestly, I have a really interesting variation on this design that will be kind of fancy. I mean, it's going to be simple, but it'll be a lot better for our need. Lights. I got 4 grills. Water. Definitely have enough military fiber now. I actually can make the boots now, like I leveled point back there. I'll spend a minute and I'm gonna do that. See, we'll see how it looks compared to other stuff.
Have a few more books and stuff, but I don't think it was anything out of the ordinary. You can already have.
Sad, I'm really proud of the fact that, you know, I go out and I bring extra ammo back. I don't use very much.
Actually, this is the first time I've done it.
That's actually one of the crazy good benefits of, like, going the stealth route. in my mind is you always end up with extra ammo.
Ow, ow, ow.
Why are we on
Ow.
fire? What is it with you and setting things on fire? You know, that is the entire reason I pursued the fireman perk, so that you couldn't set me on fire. And so what, you're setting yourself on fire?
Well, I couldn't set you on fire anymore, so I had to do it to somebody else, and I'm the only other one here.
Well, that's you know, that's a problem, you know that, right?
I went to jump away and I accidentally hit E and jumped in the car. Oh, and I've done it again.
At least the car doesn't set itself on fire. My god. I think Ego keeps taking our shotgun ammo. I don't care, I'm not using it, but...
Yeah, I've got one stack. I keep my
Emergency shotgun.
Well, my panic shotgun.
I actually use the, I'm using an SMG for my panic weapon.
Probably should think about that, because then I'll just carry only ammo.
Yeah. I don't even remember what. Duct tape. Brains. Brains are definitely a technical supply.
Waiting for us, coffee seed. Ah.
It's always a little weird to me when the light changes and everything turns blue. I found an SMG-6. It does slightly less damage than the SMG-5 I'm carrying. I'm not gonna... Available with, glad you're excited.
All the garden pots are full,
Nice.
except for the super corn.
Which we still can't find anywhere, despite looking endlessly. Book. I have everything, but I think...
Yeah, it didn't seem like there was anything out of it.
I think at this point you and I have basically this, like we're just like collecting little bits of extras.
Yeah.
I mean, Miz and Doom are excited about their we kill everything horde base, and I could build that style of base. I'm not sure that exchange is worthwhile. is the amount of resource it takes to repair it every time and all the bullets that you spend getting it.
Yeah.
Versus this setup, which requires basically no maintenance, and we can actually just sit out and like craft the entire event and get just as much XP. So it's not neither one of them is a bad idea. They're just kind of like different strategies for approaching it. Weird. I wonder why that looks. Oh, it's still wet. That's why. That explains it. Oh, I'm gonna make the military boots before I get distracted. Military stealth boots. Armor parts, fiber. Oh, it's a good thing I got the extra military fiber because I counted to take that too. Leather, duct tape, and sewing kits. Sewing kits. Duct tape and leather. Stealth boots. Craft them. Alright, I actually have enough for a third set. If we care.
Oh, I left. Oh, I did too. I left my turret behind.
Oh, well, that's not very good. We have spare
No.
turrets, but, I mean, we'll have to remake all the mods that went in it.
Yeah. Go get it.
21 seconds, and the next set is done. Military boots versus the stealth boots. Stealth boots have, at least this one has one less armor rating, but the effect resistance is 3% higher. Stamina usage is... I don't know if that's an improvement or not an improvement. So they're slightly less durable.
Which is not a big deal.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna run off and get your turret?
Yeah. If I don't do it now, I'll complete. I'll take the motorbike because it'll be fast.
Okay, so one of them has a rating, an armor rating of 11. The other one has an armor rating of 12.
But they may have different number of modification slots as well.
Yeah. They have 3 because they're rank 5, because I mean, that's the best I can make. Most of the stats are identical. The one with less armor has better effect resistance. So I'm not sure what effect resistance...
Yeah, I could never figure it out. Perhaps when you're getting attacked, because it's armor, so stun and things like that.
Oh. Thing. Yeah, mines are awful. That's why we have the book that allows us to walk on mines without exploding them.
It's a very nice early find.
Yeah. So you need to get your hands on Urban Combat 5 or 6. Let me check. Urban Combat number 5. It's the second page of perk books, and landmines won't detonate when stepped on. Now, that's really cool, but you have to remember that zombies still set them off. So, I have died, theoretically, when a zombie stepped on a mine, blew up, landed on top of me while I was standing on a mine, and set off the other mine. It was ridiculous. If that had happened. And sadly I got it on camera, so it probably happened. So it's saying something along the lines of, like, I think it's getting versus getting stunned and stuff like that.
Yep. Would make sense.
It also seems to indicate that it would be, like, good versus some of the other effects, but I'm not sure how realistic that seems. Oh, that was fast. Yeah, I just checked through my book, Shadow. I don't think that we have one. So do you want the one with the higher armor or the one with the higher effect resistance? Auto?
Oh, sorry. I was off in La La Land.
It's fine.
Just cruising on the bike, you know.
So do you want the boots with the higher armor or the higher effect resistance?
Either one's fine for me.
Alright, then I'm going to give you the higher armor because I want the higher effect resistance.
Yep, not a problem.
And that's the right one. I am putting it in the thing. It is in the workbench next to the forges. Oh, that's good to know. So even taking the storage pockets off of my boots, I don't it doesn't change how my overload squares look. So So apparently I've been doing much better with storage pockets than I thought I did.
So the stealth boots are almost identical to like
The military boots, yeah.
noise increase. No, the actual boots that I'm wearing.
What are you wearing?
So military, just military boots.
Yeah, those are the ones that I had as well. So they're almost identical, but the effect resistance was higher.
No, on these ones that you gave me, the difference between my ordinary is slightly stamina and slight and another decrease.
So
That's good.
changing it out, my mobility went to 100%. So I have 100% mobility now. So I'm guessing that's good. My healing per second has changed. Yeah, I think it's generally an improvement. How you get your jump strength up. I don't know. You know, the other thing I've been farming? Pure mineral water. I have so much.
Yeah.
I keep bringing stuff back to the house.
Yeah, I keep not making it. I don't make.
Yeah, I haven't made a lot of stuff in a while. Like, I pretty much only eat out now. I still
Finding out.
I still bring stuff back food-wise, mostly the sham sandwiches, which is what I generally eat. Which is what I generally eat when I'm stocking up on food to leave. I'll take one of the pills and then I'll eat all the sham sandwiches because they're at 12%. So.
Yeah. Well, 20 to 1, I better go to bed. Got to be up 5 hours.
Yeah, I gotta go too. I don't have to be up for in 5 hours, but actually tend to get 8 hours or something. Anyway, night. Wait, turn.